freezing weather, chilling wind, cool breeze, cold breath.
Yes, these are my thing. I love the cold. Imagine my excitement when my father showed us our plane tickets to Manila and our accommodation in Baguio. I don't know about my siblings, but I have already imagined about Baguio City, the summer capital of the country. Papa has a way of teaching us the importance of time and to respect others' cultures and beliefs, and it's through travel. Travel in Tagalog is pasyal, in Bisaya it is Suroy. Let me just tell from the start of our Suroy sa Baguio. Day one of our unforgettable family adventure, the excitement is palpable. After a smooth flight, we touch down in bustling Manila, where we eagerly meet up with Kuya Sean. And then, we were picked up at the airport by Kuya Alvin, the driver assigned by Kuya Venir Manapol of Humbly Travel and Tour, the exclusive package, which means there were no joiners in our trip, just us with our very own itinerary that Kuya Venir himself suggested. From Ninoy Airport Terminal 2, the land travel took about 6 hours, including lunch, refreshments, and call of nature stops. We are not used to this long-distance land travel, so we amuse ourselves by singing along the music that Kuya Alvin put on.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Our first stop is the iconic Lion's Head, a photo op that marks our ascent into the cool, vibrant mountain air of Baguio. A few minutes later, we finally arrive in this charming city, greeted by the cool breeze and vibrant atmosphere. Exhaustion catches up with us, and we cozy up in our accommodation, drifting off to sleep. On the second day of our family trip in Baguio, we began our adventure at the buzzing botanical garden, where various flowers surrounded us with a sense of serenity. However, we noticed that there were no scientific names of the plants, on which of them are for beautification and which are for medication. Next spot, we strolled over to Wright Park, marveling at the playful atmosphere. Before crossing the road to admire the picturesque mansion, a pre-scheduled appointment is needed to get inside the presidential residence in Benguet, and we didn't know that earlier. Our day continued with a visit to Mines View Park, where stunning panoramic views will left you in awe. What made us turn our way around is the deluge of people snaking up and down through the scanty cliff footpath, and the traffic is way worse than holiday sale rush. And so we bail out right away. And of course we get hungry easily. So we had our lunch at Kubang Sawali, where the local dishes delighted our picky taste buds.
Di maubos, take out.
How was the meal? Nag-lipstick ka? How was the meal, big boy?
Yes, our belly are full. We then explored the vast grounds of Camp John Hay, enjoying the cool mountain air and the pine-scented breeze. Pine trees here grow taller and looks older than in some other places. An area in Camp John Hay offers horseback riding, and without second thought, I braved myself for the challenge. Mounted on a black Steed number 59, and it was a life-changing experience personally for me. I feel the bonding connection of this amazing creature, and I think he too is happy about it. He wants to gallop. He wants to run. It was only for a few minutes, but boy, I become grateful for that chance and for everything. As nightfall, we immersed ourselves in the lively ambiance of the night market, savoring street food and browsing local crafts. To cap off the day, we gathered outside our accommodation unit to watch a spectacular fireworks display on the midnight of Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, Lord, Merry Christmas. Oh,
Ang lamig.
oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Christmas Day in Baguio. We kicked things off at the beautiful Bell Church, where we soaked in the stunning architecture and vibrant vibe. After that, we couldn't resist snapping some fun photos and videos with the colored houses nearby. Such a treat. Then it was off to the bustling strawberry farm, which was packed with people enjoying berry picking. But we didn't grab some fresh strawberries because Aura would empty the fields.
Must not pick.
For lunch, we headed to Marosan and indulged in some hearty local dishes.
Ang pogi natin na driver.
Once we were refueled, we made our way to Lourdes Grotto. Right next door is Mirador Eco Park, where the views were absolutely breathtaking, and the trails were a perfect way to enjoy the cool mountain air. Finally, since we get a few hours to spare, we thought of a quick visit to Ben Cab Museum. Unfortunately, it was closed for the holiday, but we were greeted by a fog in front of Ben Cab's, and it was a unique experience that wrapped up our day. What a Christmas day it was. On our fourth day, we checked out of our cozy unit and kicked off our last day of adventures at Burnham Park, where my family and I had a blast in the lake ride, basking the morning sun and just enjoying each other's company.
Oh, Merry Christmas! Whoop! Way!
Merry Christmas!
Hey!
Ako naman ang
Bye! Kit, lagi ka daw!
After that, we headed over to the Baguio Museum, which was super interesting. And then we made our way to Ililikha Artists Village, an absolutely awesome watering hole that left us all in awe. We also visited the majestic Baguio Cathedral, taking some memorable photos before we had to say our goodbyes to this wonderful city. Finally, we drove back to Manila and checked into Bree's residences, where we settled down and rested for the night, reminiscing about all the amazing experiences we had in Baguio. What a trip! All right. Day 5 in Manila was also a blast. We stroll along Luneta Park, soaking up the lush greenery and taking in all the history around us. Then we headed over to the National Museum of Fine Arts, where we marveled at some truly incredible artworks. It was such a treat. After getting our fill of culture, we wrapped up our stay by checking out of Bree's residences, a little bittersweet, but we were ready to head back home to Bohol. Can't wait to relive all the memories. Papa pointed out the difference the first time he got to Baguio, when he was about my age. There were more pine trees then than houses. Now it's the opposite. And the overcrowding and severe traffic comparable to Manila is maybe due to overtourism. Papa's opinion has merit because he likes nature more than infrastructure. But for me, Baguio is still worth visiting. The cons mentioned are part of progress. Enough said, Baguio indeed deserved the title of being the summer capital of the Philippines.
Our driver here, single.
Wala, single. Basta, single basta nasa Baguio.
Single pag nasa Baguio.